Hi, this is Amber, and I'm going to be showing you the Boomerang program. It's a program made by hairstylists for hairstylists. The Boomerang program is basically made for hairstylists or anybody that has any kind of clientele that can put all their clientele into the program. Remember and look back at their formulas, color formulations, haircut prices, and look at their weekly profits, and just basically look back on their client history. So I'm just going to show you a little bit on how to start the program and be able to work with it on a daily basis. I've been working with it for about 2 years now, and it's basically part of my daily life. So let's get started. First, we're going to go ahead and start with the Boomerang program. Just go ahead and double click on your desktop, and you're going to input your username and password. And just go ahead and hit login, and your window will pop up. Right now we're going to do a fake client. So we're just going to go into the schedule, and your daily schedule for today will be brought up. Let's say our client's going to come in at 1:30 today in the afternoon. We're going to double click on the 1:30 here, and this window for an add an appointment will come up. We're going to go to first name. And normally, if you would have a regular client, you would just type in their first name and their service that they're going to get and how much it is and save. But right now we're going to do a new client, and we're just going to put in Joe Smith. He's going to get a color and a man's haircut, and we'll probably just charge him whatever amount, let's just say $65 altogether. We're going to save, and he will automatically go into your schedule for today. If you wanted to go ahead and input him into the client list, I'll show you how to do that a little bit later. So what you can do here, you could double click on his name and change what he's getting if he does decide to want to change what he's getting. Otherwise, if you do want to go into his formulations, you right click, and this little box will pop up, and you go into view client detail. If you wanted to erase him from your schedule, you could hit delete, and he'll be automatically deleted, but not from your client list. He'll still be in your database. So we're going to look into his formulations. He doesn't have one. We didn't create one yet, but I'll show you how. We're going to hit view client detail. From this point, this is our general information on the client. You could input his phone number, what he does for his work. If somebody referred him, you could click or type in who is referred by. If you want to do promotions, like on your birthday, you could do birthday promotions. You could input his birthday, the date that he first visited, his home address, his email, who the company he's employed by, put his house phone number, a website that he might have, and any kind of notes here you could put in. Maybe he's got some kids, or he talked about his wife, or he's just getting married, or you met him on Memorial Day, or whatever the case is. Just to remember your client, you could input any notes here. If they want, they could give you their work address if you need it, and any other information you could put in here. You would want to save that information, and you could go on to the next information, the professional information. Click on that next tab, and your password will pop up. The password that you entered when you first logged into the system, you're going to also input it here. Log in. This is where you would normally put in their hair type, the condition of their hair, texture, or porosity. Normally you would put in here their color formulation. Let's say that he is level 5. You put like 5 grams of 5N, oops, 20 volume, and he normally processes for 30 minutes. You could input his price, we'll say 45. What you would do is just save. And his formulation, the date that you put all his formulation in and the time and the price will all be here. You can also make notes here as well, like note. He likes his haircuts texturized. And you could save that as well. So that way next time when he does come in, you'll be able to remember exactly how he likes his hair. Maybe he didn't like the color, or you could always make like little notes here and there to perfect your formulations and your haircuts on your clients, because we all know we want to make our clients happy. And this is a great way to remember, because we do have a big clientele and you can't remember everybody's formulations and haircuts. So this is a great way to be able to remember everybody as an individual. Next tab we're going to go to is photo. Now here, what we're going to do is once you've uploaded your photos into, we're going to upload the photos. So I connected the camera to the computer, and this screen will pop up. You're going to double click on Open Device to view files. You're going to go into Removable Storage, DCIM file folder, and 100 Canon or whatever camera that you're using. You're going to have pictures, and we're going to upload this picture that I took earlier, and we're going to put it into a file that you're going to remember where all your clients are in. So once you've uploaded that picture into your file, we're going to go back into the program, and we're going to go to Browse, and we're going to find your photo. Double click on it, set as default, attach and save, and click OK, because your photo has been saved successfully. It will now go into the database, into your photo gallery here on your program. What I would normally do to make sure that I know that my client has a photo is I would tab over at least 3 spaces and put a P next to it. That stands for picture. So pretty much I will know that that client does have a picture, and I could view their style, what their color was, and things like that. From here I want to show you your day to week to month totals that you bring in. The day will just tell you what you made in that day. If you scroll all the way down, it'll show you today's total of what you brought in for the day. There's another tab that you go to. It's the week tab, and that will show you your weekly total. And that will just show you what you brought in this week here on the bottom. And then we do have a month tab. And you could go, this is week by week by week, and your total will be down here on the bottom. So this would be your grand total for the month. So you could keep track of this. This program is also a great tool to bring if you're going to go to an interview to apply for a salon. You'll be able to bring this in and tell them, this is what I could bring in weekly, this is what I could bring in monthly, and this is the type of program that I could have my history of clientele. And clients are delighted to find that you have this program, so that way you know exactly what their color is, you have their picture, and they could even bring pictures in, so that way you could take a picture of the picture and upload it to the computer and make sure that you have their style that they're looking for, so that way you could have it at all times. And it's great for having their picture style being evolved through the years that you keep them as a client, and it's fun to look at. So that's pretty much the basics on the program. You can also, if you wanted to enter for tomorrow's schedule, you could just click on any date here on the calendar tab here. You could click on tomorrow's tab and enter in your schedule for tomorrow, so that way if you're really busy, you could just do it the day before and not have to worry about it when you come in the next day. In the future, we'll be having a more advanced program, but this is just the basics, just to get people started, maybe for students coming out of cosmetology school, or stylists that just want to, store all their history in, and it's just kind of the basics. It's nothing over the top, which we will get into in a later date. But besides that, that's the whole program. Now when you want to go ahead and start backing up the program to save all your information, you're going to go to Backup and Restore. You're going to go into Browse, go into the C drive, go into the Boomerang Backup. It's good to do this every day, so just in case your computer does crash, you do have some type of backup to go back into and make sure you have all that storage and all your information saved. So we're going to go into Make New Folder, put in today's date, click OK, and go into Backup. And it will automatically back up. It takes a good minute or two to upload all your information and save it in the backup storage. And then from there, you just close out and go ahead and exit, and you're done with the program. Thank you again for choosing Boomerang Program. My name is Amber, and have fun using it.